Hey there, fellow gardeners, Kevin here. Have you ever looked at your balcony, patio, that little sunny spot by your window and thought, I wish I could grow something here? Well, I'm here to tell you that you absolutely can. You don't need a huge backyard or acres of land to experience the incredible joy of growing your own food. Today, on September 3rd, 2025, we're going to dive into the world of small space gardening. It's a journey that connects you with your food, brings a touch of green into your daily life, and gives you a sense of accomplishment that is, frankly, epic. It's about transforming that small, unused space into a productive and beautiful personal oasis. Imagine stepping outside your door to snip fresh herbs for your dinner, picking a perfectly ripe cherry tomato still warm from the sun. It's a game changer. Beyond the amazing flavors, gardening is a fantastic way to de-stress. Tending to your plants, watching them grow day by day, is a mindful practice that can ground you in the present moment. It's you, the plant, a little bit of soil, and water. This simple act can reduce anxiety and boost your mood, turning your concrete corner of the world into a therapeutic retreat that nurtures both your body and your mind. Let's break down the mental barriers right now. The secret is starting small. Your small space gardening adventure starts right here, right now. Container gardening is the ultimate solution for urban growers. It's adaptable, it's efficient. It puts you in complete control of your plant's environment. When you grow in a pot, you become the master of the universe for that plant. You decide the exact type of soil it gets. Ensuring it has the perfect blend of nutrients right from the start, you control the moisture levels. Let's talk about containers. You have so many options: terracotta pots, plastic pots, fabric grow bags, air pruning, and great drainage. Upcycle, food-grade buckets. Upcycle, old wooden crates. Just make sure you add drainage holes. The most important rule, it must have drainage. Without holes, water will pool and cause root rot, a plant's worst enemy. Flexibility is a major perk. Now soil. Don't scoop dirt from the yard. Garden soil is too dense and can contain pests or diseases. Use a high-quality potting mix for containers. Peat moss, compost, perlite, vermiculite. A lightweight mix helps drainage and aeration. Sterile mix gives your plants a clean, healthy start. Investing in good potting mix is one of the most important steps. First up is lettuce, the absolute champion of beginner-friendly container crops. It grows fast, it doesn't need a massive amount of sunlight, and you can harvest it multiple times. We're going to focus on loose-leaf varieties, Black Seed Simpson, oak leaf. Unlike head lettuces, like iceberg, you can harvest the outer leaves, and the plant will continue to produce new leaves from the center. For your container, choose something that is at least 6 inches deep and fairly wide. A rectangular window box is a perfect choice. Fill it with your high-quality potting mix. Leave about an inch of space at the top. Planting the seeds is super simple. You can sprinkle the tiny seeds evenly over the surface, or plant them in rows. Lightly cover the seeds with a very thin layer of soil, about 1/8 of an inch. Gently water them in with a spray bottle. It needs about 4 to 6 hours of direct sunlight per day. Keep the soil consistently moist but not waterlogged. Think of the soil like a wrung-out sponge. In about 30 to 45 days, you'll see a beautiful rosette of leaves. Once the outer leaves are about 4 to 6 inches long, you can start picking. You've just created your own personal, endlessly renewable salad bar. If you want a gardening experience that delivers near-instant gratification, then radishes are the plant for you. Seriously, these things are fast. Some varieties like Cherry Belle French Breakfast can go from seed to harvest in as little as 3 to 4 weeks. This rapid growth makes them exciting for new gardeners because you see results quickly. To get started, you'll need a container at least 6 to 8 inches deep. This is important because radishes are root vegetables and need space to grow downwards. An 8-inch deep round pot is perfect for a small batch. Fill it with potting mix. You're ready to plant. Make small holes or furrows about 1/2 inch deep, spaced about 2 inches apart. Drop 1 seed in each hole and gently cover it. Proper spacing is key. Overcrowding gives you small, underdeveloped roots. Radishes, like lettuce, are cool weather crops that appreciate consistent moisture. They need about 6 hours of sunlight per day. Check it daily by sticking your finger about 1 inch deep, usually about 25 to 30 days after planting. Gently brush away soil at the base of the green tops. Grab the leafy greens at the base and give a gentle tug, pulling that perfect crisp radish from soil. Pure gardening magic. It's that easy. Let's talk about herbs. Growing your own herbs is perhaps the most cost-effective and flavor-enhancing thing you can do in a small garden. Fresh herbs are expensive at the store, but you can grow an endless supply on your windowsill for pennies. For beginners, I recommend starting with hardy herbs like mint, parsley, basil, chives. Each one needs its own pot, especially mint. It will take over any space it shares. A 6-inch pot is a great starting size for most individual herbs. You can start them from seed or buy small starter plants from a nursery. Caring for herbs is wonderfully simple. Most of them, especially Mediterranean herbs like basil, love sunlight. The key to a bushy, productive herb plant is regular harvesting. Now for cherry tomatoes, the superstars of the small space garden. There is nothing, and I mean nothing, that compares to the taste of a homegrown tomato. For container growing, choose a determinate variety or a patio variety. You will need a large container, at least 5 gallons. They need a minimum of 8 hours of direct sunlight per day. As the plant grows, you'll need to provide some support. Feed them with a balanced liquid fertilizer every 2 to 3 weeks once they start flowering. In a couple of months, you'll be rewarded with clusters of sweet, juicy tomatoes ready to be picked and eaten right off the vine. Our final plant is the versatile and vibrant pepper. Whether you prefer sweet bell peppers or the fiery kick of a hot pepper, there's a variety that will thrive in a container on your balcony. For small spaces, look for compact varieties like patio, sweet bell peppers, jalapenos, serranos. These plants are productive and ornamental, glossy green leaves, colorful fruits, yellow, orange, red, purple. Just like their cousins, the tomatoes, peppers are heat-loving plants. They need a warm, sunny spot to truly flourish. Aim for a location that gets at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight each day. The more sun they get, the more fruit they will produce. You'll need a decent-sized pot, similar to what you'd use for a tomato. A 3 to 5 gallon container is ideal. This gives the root system plenty of room to expand and supports a healthy, productive plant. Make sure to use a good quality potting mix to give them the best possible start in their new home. They like to be kept consistently moist, so check the soil daily, especially on hot, sunny days. Once the plants start to produce flowers, you can begin feeding them with a liquid fertilizer. Harvesting peppers is a moment of triumph. So there you have it. 5 incredible plants that are your ticket into the wonderful world of gardening. Lettuce, radishes, herbs, cherry tomatoes, peppers. Each one is forgiving, productive, and perfectly suited for life in a pot on your balcony or patio. The barrier to entry is incredibly low. You don't need a sprawling yard or a fancy greenhouse. Pot, soil, sunlight, willingness to give it a try. The skills you learn with these 5 plants will form the foundation of a lifelong hobby. Remember, the goal here is not instant perfection. Your first garden is a learning laboratory. Some plants might thrive, some might struggle. You might overwater one, or underwater another. That is completely okay. Every successful gardener has a long history of lessons learned from plants that didn't make it. Don't be discouraged. View every challenge as an opportunity to learn more about what your plants need. Observe, adapt, and keep trying. Success is not about having a green thumb, it's about having a learning thumb. The journey of growing your own food, even on a tiny scale, is profoundly rewarding. Seasoned source of your nourishment, keep it epic. You can typically start harvesting about 60 to 90 days after planting, depending on the variety. For sweet peppers, you can pick them when they are green, or let them ripen to red, yellow, or orange. Sweeter this way. For hot peppers, you can also pick them green or leave them to ripen to red, which usually increases their heat level. Use a pair of scissors or pruning shears to cut the peppers from the plant, leaving a small piece of the stem attached. Enjoy the fresh, crisp flavor you grew yourself. Community of growers. There's a unique sense of pride that comes from preparing a meal with ingredients you nurtured from seed. It's a small act of self-reliance. It's a celebration of nature's simple magic. That connection will enrich your life and bring green into your urban environment. I encourage you to take the first step today. Don't wait for the perfect time or setup. One pot, one plant. Pick the one from this list that excites you the most. Bag of potting, mixed packet of seeds. The act of starting is the most powerful step you can take. Your epic gardening journey is waiting for you right outside your door. Get out there. Get your hands in the soil. Start growing. You've got this. Keep it epic.